Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 6 Long-Term Team Formation. The role of this white eye. No need, our combat profession is enough. Chu Zixi replied coldly. For this self-righteous man in front of him. She has no sympathy at all. Do you think that being a rare profession like a dragon fighter will make you have other ideas? If so, I really underestimate her. No, beauty, I am a dragon fighter, I can fight and take damage. If we form a team together, wouldn't it be better here? Jian Hu was stunned. Special, you are a dragon fighter. Can be half dragon human. The damage is high, and it can resist damage. So what, isn't this more powerful than a pupil master? This pupil master believes that you have already known it before. If it were me, it would definitely not hurt you beauties. Quote. Speaking of which, Jian Hu didn't even pretend. He also really looked down on Bai Yi, who was a pupil artist. It's obviously a rubbish job. Why team up with 4 beauties with different styles? As a dragon fighter, he is the protagonist, these beauties should go to their own harem. This guy is too arrogant. What happened to the dragon fighter? Even if you say that, but the pupil artisan is really not that good. Yeah, this guy has arrogant capital, damn it, if I were a dragon fighter, I would be even more arrogant than him. Special. Thinking that if I were a dragon fighter, I wouldn't change a girl every day. Let's go, there's no need to talk to this guy. Sha Ningmeng didn't want to stay here any longer. It was full of monster blood. She just wants to hurry up and take a shower now. But he said Bai Yi's abilities are useless. Wang Bangzhu refused to accept it. They had seen Bai Yi's ability before. Could it be that it is so easy to go? Brother, I'm not targeting you, I'm saying that this pupil master is not good. You see, otherwise, there is someone in my family who just needs an assistant, so you can just paddle over there. For these beauties, they also lack a meat shield and warriors now. Wouldn't it be better to swap this way? Quote. Seeing this, Jian Hu quickly put his mind on Bai Yi. He hoped that Bai Yi could quit by himself. At the same time, he also believes that no one can refuse the benefits he gives. The pupil magician is so rubbish, as long as he gives up his position, he will let the people of his family take him to upgrade. I can't decide who to form a team with. If you want to form a team with them, then you can convince them not to. You can convince me to have a shit. Haha, Bai Yi is right, we won't form a team with you, just with Bai Yi, what's wrong? Sha Ning also said quickly in a dream. That's right. Several other people also agreed. With that said, the few people ignored Jian Hu's ugly face, turned around and left. Haha, this is the dragon fighter. It's really funny. I really want to laugh. People don't even want a pupil magician. What about the trash career? The little big brother is so handsome, I'm willing to take it too. That's right, I understand now, it's not about the profession, it's because the parents are handsome. You can do whatever you want to be handsome. Everyone, you speak my word. The more he talked, the worse Jian Hu's face became. Master Yang, do you want to do it? Now, the butler next to him also asked in a low voice. Don't need it for now, go and investigate. Jian Hu took a deep breath, then shook his head. He's not brainless. Let's investigate Bai Yi and the other women first. If there is a background, then this matter will be ignored for the time being. If there is no background, a sly smile flashed across Jian Hu's face. He must make them look good. Go and upgrade first. Jian Hu didn't waste any time at the moment, and walked directly into the secret realm. He has to upgrade first, and then talk about it later. Good young master. After the housekeeper finished speaking, they also stepped into the secret realm together. Bai Yi, this is a long-term team contract, team. The previous contract expired after they came out. After this time, Chu Zixi and others also recognized Bai Yi. I also can. Once, Chu Zixi and others helped him. Bai Yi will naturally not forget. Not to mention teaming up with beautiful women, no one would refuse, right? That's great, everyone will be a team from now on. Wang Bangzhu cheered. Bai Yi was the one who invited him at the beginning. Now, he can join permanently, which is naturally very happy. Okay, let's take a bath, have a meal, and take a break. Tomorrow we'll go to the new secret realm. Sha Ningmeng said. They led the crowd to their own villa. Here is where they currently live together. There is also a large bathhouse here. and also divided into male and female. Bai Yi was placed next door. Taking a bath, Bai Yi felt at ease for a while. In his ears, it seemed that he could vaguely hear some words. Hee, you are so bold, how dare you arrange Bai Yi next door? Wang Bangzu glanced at Sha Ningmeng playfully. Then, looking at Sha Wancho again and shaking his head, he secretly thought that it was a pity. These two sisters are obviously sisters, but the two are so different. The clergy is actually a flat plate, the assassin is very wacky. Hey, what are you afraid of? He can only detect, but he can't see through. Next door. Hearing this at this moment, Bai Yi suddenly thought of. He seems to have white eyes. No, I'm called a gentleman, how could I do such a thing? But, they are questioning me, how can a man say that he can't? Now, Bai Yi was also struggling for a while. White eyes. This is really hard to do. Chapter 7. Bai Yi, why are you still soaking in the hot spring? You're out to eat. Outside the door, Sha Ningmeng knocked on the door and saw that Bai Yi had not made a sound. At this moment, she was also a little confused. Suddenly, she seemed to think of something, and hurriedly opened the door and rushed in. Come on someone, Bai Yi is dead. Sha Ningmeng's loud shout attracted everyone. Chu Zixi and the others hurried in. When I saw Bai Yi fell straight down inside. And in this one can still see a lot of blood after. Their hearts sank. I come. As a female priest, Sha Wancho hurried forward. Just when she was about to use the healing technique on Bai Yi. Suddenly, she seemed to think of something, and her cheeks flushed. But too late to think about it. Give Bai Yi an emergency treatment. She suddenly found. Isn't this just fainting? He seems to have fainted. What? This kid's physique is so bad. Impossible. Everyone, you speak my word. But his eyes began to flicker. Okay, let's take Bai Yi back to the room first. Chu Zixi coughed lightly, then pointed to Sha Ningmengshu and said, if you find it, carry it over. Say it. Everyone left in good agreement. FK, so unethical. Sha Ningmeng stared at the group of people in disbelief. Then he could only sigh, and then carried Bai Yi back to the room. Waited about 20 minutes. Bai Yi woke up slowly. Subconsciously touched his nose. A trace of emotion flashed in his eyes. I have been here for more than 10 years, and I have never seen any teacher, but they are too sloppy, sinful. Who can stand this? If the function of the white eye is known to the Hyuga family, it is used like this. I guess he wanted to kill himself. Bai Yi, your physical fitness is not good, do you need to exercise more? At the dinner table, Sha Ningmeng poked Bai Yi. But seeing that Bai Yi kept his head down and didn't speak, he just ate there. She felt again that she might have stimulated Bai Yi's heart. That being said, it seems to be a bit of a bad thing. Damn, you are still talking to me, you are the only one in this group of people and Chu Zixi. The two of you are simply sins. Sha Wancho said nothing. Wang Bangzu's words are normal. Only Sha Ningmeng and Chu Zixi were the two. Simply sin. In the future, Bai Yi swears that they must be judged for their crimes. Okay, don't keep talking about Bai Yi, he's an auxiliary profession, so he doesn't need a strong physique. What's more, didn't Bai Yi say it before, his condition is not very good, maybe he hasn't tried it before. Quote. Wang Bangzu also hurriedly said to smooth things over. Well, I know, but Bai Yi, don't faint in these places in the future. Sha Ningmeng nodded, then looked at Bai Yi strangely. Before, she was taught a lesson by Bai Yi. Not right. I've heard before that it's not that exaggerated. Why Bai Yi's? Okay, don't talk too much, let's have a good rest after dinner. In addition, Bai Yi, since you rented there, you can stay here in the future, after all, we have also formed a team. When that time comes, let's go to the secret realm together. Let's all have a good rest tonight, and then go to the secret realm together. Quote. Chu Zixi coughed lightly, motioning them to stop talking. Today we work together for the first time. Both feel good. Since we are all a team, it is best to live together. Besides, Bai Yi is an auxiliary profession. Nothing will happen. It is good. Bai Yi also wants to hurry up and go to the secret realm now. After all, he is very eager to unlock the pupil technique. Now only double hook jade. There are still 9,200 points away from Sangoyu. A long way to go. Tomorrow won't be the same as today, and there will be only one copy. In addition, let's prepare tomorrow. How about going to the market to buy some things first? Quote. Chu Zixi suggested. Today, they just wanted to try it out, so they didn't prepare much. Tomorrow is the first day of their official team formation. At the same time, it is impossible to just leave the next secret realm. So, before this, you must prepare all these things. I'm fine, but we don't have enough energy coins. Why don't we find some at home? Sha Ningmeng asked. They only got 3,000 energy coins for the secret realm. Basically, you can't buy a lot of things. Didn't you say you don't depend on your family before? This hesitated. They seem to have said it before. You can't rely on help from home. This is really hard to do. Hard to do. Then don't do it. Done. Bai Yi buttoned the table lightly, and the next second, he was embarrassed. The table is welded with magic material. What are you going to do? I'll try if the table is firm, haha. Bai Yi touched the back of his head, then quickly changed the subject and said. If it's 3,000, I think it's enough to buy some medicine. We can't afford the equipment anyway. It's so embarrassing. In his view, the important thing in the early stage is to restore the potion. As for equipment, please, where do they get the energy coins to buy equipment? Speaking of which, let's just follow what you said, Bai Yi. Since we said we don't depend on the family, let's do it ourselves. Besides, I feel that our small team is already very good. Quote. Chu Zixi nodded. Today's battle, she felt that the cooperation of the 5 people was not bad. Next, it's not that you can't rely on yourself. After dinner. After washing the dishes, everyone went to rest. Early the next day, Chu Zixi called everyone up early. Then, came to L City's largest trading place. There were shouts of hawking around. Gear, props, magical beasts, pet props, and more. Come on, pass that guy, he's so handsome. I wish you a big fortune, choose one and see it to make money with money, hee, there is an occasional vacancy and it is forgivable. Take a look, the pet you just caught in the secret realm has been tamed. Chapter 8, Beauty. At first glance, you guys are going to the secret realm as a team. Do you want to buy a prop? Bai Yi and others are walking. A little fatty stepped forward mysteriously. Then he took out the double experience crest that he had obtained from the secret realm before. This is good stuff. The experience value is very important in the early stage. Leveling up can improve attributes. And that's what the team uses. Although only 30 minutes. However, this price is not cheap at all. This, really want. It's actually a badge of experience. Chu Zixi hurriedly asked, how many energy coins do you have for this badge of experience? The price is 3,000. If it weren't for this only 30 minutes, I would definitely not sell it for such a cheap price. Only 30 minutes. In a secret realm, generally at least 3 or 4 hours may not end. Therefore, he could only reluctantly sell this badge of experience for 3,000. After all, you can kill from here in 30 minutes, and then it will take time to find other monsters. The monsters in the secret realm are not in one piece. Finding monsters also takes time. Unless you bring those high-level pupil magicians to investigate in advance. However, even so, 30 minutes seemed to him at most 2 rounds of monsters. 3,000. They only have 3,000. I originally came here to buy some potions to restore physical strength and vitality. However, after buying the double experience emblem, they can't do anything else. Bai Yi, what do you think? Chu Zixi turned her head to look at Bai Yi and asked. Now they only have 3,000. If you buy it, you can't buy anything else. I think it can. After all, the early experience value is more important, not to mention that we didn't explode the coat of arms before. You can use it for live use first, and then we can come and buy it later. What do you think? Quote. Bai Yi thought for a while. Express your own opinions. In his opinion, at this time, it seems that this is indeed the case. After all, the double experience emblem in the early stage is very useful. Experience is never lacking. I think so too. Okay, that's it. Chu Zixi nodded, and then took out the 3,000 energy coins. After dealing with Little Fatty happily counted the energy coins in his hand, then looked at the servant next to him and said, by the way, I'll go see if there are any of these in this market later, buy more and lower the price. Yes, young master. The era of national transition. Some people take the fighting profession, and naturally some people are professional businessmen. They don't take part in the battle of the secret realm. It's just reselling goods for profit. This double experience coat of arms is really expensive. It would be great if we could reveal it in the secret realm. When the coat of arms enters the copy, as long as it is crushed, the countdown begins. Although only 30 minutes, but it's really expensive to sell. Sha Ningmeng felt a pain in her heart. Raise the level first, and then we will go to a stronger secret realm to explore the natural energy coins after our level is higher. Chu Zixi comforted, although it does feel expensive. However, it's all worth it. The periphery of the secret realm. At this moment, many people are still teaming up here. The 5 Chu Zixi entered the secret realm. Then, it was directly teleported to a village. Very good. This time we were directly teleported to the village, maybe there are still tasks. Sha Wanshou looked around, and a trace of excitement flashed in his eyes. There are 2 types of secret realm transfers. One is to teleport directly to the monster territory in the secret realm. Here, it is directly into the state of battle. The other is to be teleported to a village or city. There are tasks to be accepted here. Completing the task will be rewarded handsomely. Although the quest does not provide experience points, it will provide reward items. However, this place is so dilapidated. Is there really anyone? This village. It feels so desolate and dilapidated. There is no one in the village to see. In just such a village, will there really be missions? Sha Ningmeng expressed doubts. Let's look around in the village first. Chu Zixi suggested. Since it's in a town, let's take a look around here first. I'll take a look. Say it. Bai Yi opened his eyes directly. Then looked around. Then, a trace of doubt flashed in his eyes. People. No one. There is no one in the village. Bai Yi shook his head and said slowly. The village is deserted, and there are no monsters either. But, after he finished speaking, everyone looked at him with a strange look. There's a house here, and you can be sure there's no one here, don't you? Your eyes can see through. Say it. Chu Zixi and the others looked at Bai Yi more and more badly. Before the union, Bai Yi fainted in the bathroom. Could it be that this guy did something using the ability of his own eyes to see through? Cough cough. What do you think of me? I'm a pupil magician, where did the perspective come from? If I had clairvoyance, I would have said it long ago. What about trust between people? You don't believe me anymore. Quote. A cold sweat ran across. At this moment, Bai Yi's heart was closed. Why did he suddenly forget about this? That's it, that's true. Chu Zixi and others took a deep look at Bai Yi. Obviously, there are serious doubts about this matter. Cough. Yes, look at you, you really doubt me, an upright pupil artist. Haven't you all learned it in your textbooks, but a pupil magician doesn't have the ability to see through. In addition, I saw that there was no trace of people living outside. That's why I said that. Why don't we go to the village to search for it? Quote. Bai Yi's explanation, they were skeptical. After thinking about it, it seems that there is no need to waste time here. Exploring the village for a while. Got nothing. Wait, is there a possibility? What is possible? Everyone looked at Bai Yi suspiciously. What do you mean by suddenly saying that? That is to say, in fact, this village is nothing but an appearance. The scarlet eyes in Bai Yi's eyes shone with a mysterious light. Chapter 9. What's the meaning? Sha Ningmeng asked subconsciously. This village is actually an illusion art. We are not in the village at all, understand? Bai Yi finished. Sharingan turned, and then a dagger stabbed a stone tablet under his feet. Ka ka ka. The ruined village disappeared in an instant. At the same time, the space began to rotate continuously. Immediately afterwards, a blood moon appeared in the sky, and around them, where there were any villages, all were tombstones. They are in a cemetery. The steel is the organ. It is impossible to break free from this illusion art without breaking this steel. FK, your Sharingan is so good. Sha Ningmeng widened her eyes and looked at Bai Yi in disbelief. See-through illusion art. This can only be done by high-level pupil magicians. Isn't Bai Yi only 3rd level? This TM can also be You only see the 2nd floor and think of me as the 1st floor, but I'm actually on the 5th floor. Quote. Old mill crepe. He really dared to say it. However, you can't find a reason to refute him. I really want to beat this pretender. So, in fact, we have been wandering around this cemetery before. Yes, and you look under the tombstone. Be careful. Say it. Bai Yi jumped away directly. Then, under the tombstone, a pair of hands grabbed it directly. But because of Bai Yi's reminder, they also ran faster, and these hands naturally grabbed an empty space. This is a skeleton monster. I have seen it in textbooks before. It is also a primary monster, and its level is probably 3rd level. Chu Zixi looked after the monster that appeared. She quickly explained. These monsters, they all learn in the textbooks in the school. Many seniors have already summed up their experience. Do you want to use the badge of experience? Sha Ningmeng said excitedly. A monster appeared. It is possible to use the experience emblem. Don't do it for now, these monsters are not very strong. Not much experience. Why don't you keep it to the boss and use it again? Quote. It's a bit of a waste to start with. Wouldn't it be better to wait until the boss is about to be resolved and use it again? Bai Yi is right, how much we use at this time is a bit of a waste. Chu Zixi agreed. Alright, that old tactic. Kindness. All together. Continue to fight in the same way as before. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Chu Zixi killed the skeleton monster and gained express plus 30. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Sha Ningmeng killed the zombie and gained express plus 35. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Wang Bangzu killed the ghost fire and gained experience plus 30. The experience points soared towards the top. Soon. After cleaning up the monsters here, Bai Yi's experience points are also less than 700 before he can upgrade to the 4th level. Bai Yi, where are the other monsters? Chu Zixi shook the blood in her hand. Then he turned his head to look at Bai Yi. Just under our feet, it seems that a very terrifying existence is about to come out. Say it. Haven't waited for everyone to react. The ground began to tremble. Then, a coffin instantly appeared in front of them. Click. The coffin burst. A zombie with green face and fangs appeared in front of the 5. Zombie King. It doesn't look like. The Zombie King should come with frost. It should be a little zombie leader. Be careful around, there are skeletons and zombies appearing. While they were talking, Bai Yi also reminded, with the emergence of zombies around, many monsters also crawled out. This is a lot more than the previous monsters. Is this the boss? It shouldn't be. Bai Yi shook his head. It doesn't seem like it should be. After all, this is a boss. That secret realm seems to be more hip than the first map they encountered. Although it is definitely more powerful. Moreover, he saw that there was an enchantment ahead. That is to say, there should be more in front. Well, let's continue. Since that is the case, then, they just continue. Compared with before, there is only one more zombie that seems to be more powerful. The voice in my ear kept ringing. Open black lens bracket ding. Raise your level to LV4. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. Raise your level to LV5. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket. Close black lens bracket. The experience points are soaring. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Chu Zixi used wave slash to defeat the zombie squad leader. Reward experience 100. Open black lens bracket ding. You reach a certain level of proficiency in wide-eyed observation. Reward revolving heaven. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Bai Yi. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket occupation. Close black lens bracket. Pupils. Level 5 1800 5000. Physical strength 70 1 normal adult. Open black lens bracket mental energy. Close black lens bracket 180 ordinary adult 1. Pupillation ability white eyes 2 Tomo Sharingan. Other abilities revolving heaven. It's not just that the rank is raised to 5th level. It also activates a new ability, revolving heaven. It seems that in addition to the pupil technique, it seems that some abilities attached to the pupil technique can also be possessed by yourself. I almost couldn't win just now. Fortunately, I was upgraded to 5th level. I have learned a few more skills. Chu Zixi touched the beads of sweat on her hair and said with lingering fears. This zombie squad leader is really tough. Fortunately, it was when Sha Ningmeng dealt with the mobs before. It happened that the experience value was enough, and the attributes and skills given by the upgrade directly allowed her to defeat the zombie team leader. Me too. In addition to treating you now, I can also restore your physical strength and add a shield at the same time. Sha Wancho said quickly. For 5th level, I feel that this improvement is really good. My Shunpo is much faster than before, and it has an extra critical strike ability. My words can add silver bullets to my bullets, causing light damage to the enemy. Done. Everyone also turned their attention to Bai Yi. I don't have any awakenings, I have a protective ability. Weird. Pupils awaken protective abilities. Are you really a pupil magician? Chapter 10. No, what are you looking at? Bai Yi looked around with a strange expression on his face. How they started to look around themselves. Is it even strange that you have the ability to awaken? No, you give us the bottom line. Did you decide not to be a pupil master? Yeah, what kind of hidden profession is that? 4 curious babies. They are now seriously suspicious. Bai Yi must be some kind of hidden boss. Didn't I show you before? I'm just an ordinary pupil magician. I'm an auxiliary occupation, so it's reasonable to have one more defense skill. After all, although the occupation is the same, it is not normal to awaken different skills. Quote. Although it is a pupil magician, but the awakening skills may be completely different. So, it can also be summed up in this. That's right, your pupil is much more powerful than our old antique professor. His pupil magician is full of auxiliary abilities. Quote. Sha Ning dreamed of her former professor. He is a supporting ability. It doesn't even have the defensive ability that Bai Yi said. If that's the case, then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Where are we going now? There are gloomy cemeteries all around. There was also a stench of corpses. They just want to get rid of this dungeon monster quickly and leave immediately. There is an enchantment in front, I think the boss may be there. Bai Yi pointed to the front. There is an enchantment ahead. There is a high probability that the final boss will be there, and Bai Yi has not detected anything in other places. It's actually a boss who can form boundaries. A look of solemnity flashed across Chu Zixi's face. If you look at it this way, I feel that the monsters to face next should be very strong. Can you see inside? I can't see it, the enchantment is isolated, it should be possible to get closer. Too far to see at all. Maybe if you get closer you can see it. Okay. Let's be careful then. Done. Chu Zixi led the team towards the direction Bai Yi pointed. The outer boundary of the enchantment. Even without going in, you can also feel the evil aura inside. In black robes, there is nothing else but this. Through the border, Bai Yi looked at a creature in a black robe sitting in the middle. The whole body was covered. I can't tell if it's human or what. Go in. Then I use the badge of experience. It is good. No problem. After entering, the black-robed man in the barrier looked up at everyone. And his full face was exposed before their eyes. You can actually find it here. The hoarse voice made people feel like their hairs were standing upright. At the same time, the thin, bony cheeks also gave off a terrifying feeling. It seems that this old man is the boss here. Necromancer. Looking at this dress, I think of what I taught before. Could it be that this is a necromancer? Haha. It's a bit interesting, even the necromancer knows it. Don't leave since you're here. Say it. The old man smiled slyly. He stood up from the ground, then opened his hand, and a hoarse voice spread throughout the space. Come out, army of the dead. Say it. Countless zombies, skeletons, and skeleton magical beasts crawl out of the ground. Look at the monsters in front of you. Chu Zixi and the others also had their scalps numb. Old tactics, remember to strengthen us and recover from injuries later. In addition, the 3 of you should be careful not to be approached. Quote. Chu Zixi hurriedly warned. She felt that it was definitely going to be a tough fight. At the same time, I also regret a little why I no longer find someone. After this time, I must contact her. Faced with this scene, the magician will definitely be more relaxed. But, let's watch it after this time. A haze flashed in Chu Zixi's eyes. Looking at it now, they may not be able to leave alive from here. This secret realm actually teleported them to such a powerful place. It's life-threatening. It is good. Wang Bangzu nodded, and then said, I'm assisting you from a distance. Done. She raised her own pistols to the front. The battle is imminent. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Chu Zixi killed the zombie and gained express plus 35. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Sha Ningmeng killed the skeleton monster and gained express plus 30. Open black lens bracket, close black lens bracket. The experience value in the ear kept ringing. Then, they also went straight from 5th level to 6th level. I can't hold it anymore, what should I do, Bai Yi? Sha Wancho panted and looked at Bai Yi. Chu Zixi and the others also expanded the battle circle before and then retreated more and more back. Just like the opponent's skeleton soldiers and zombies couldn't finish killing them at all. The other party is always calling. Capturing the thief first, the king must be dealt with by the necromancer. Say it. Bai Yi stood up, walked forward, and said, this time, let me protect you. Hey, come back, you are a pupil magician, you want to die, we can still fight, don't go. Sha Ningmeng hasn't finished speaking yet. A burst of energy spewed out of Bai Yi's body. Then a wall of energy protected them within it. Revolving heaven. The energy wave instantly smashed all the surrounding monsters. The huge lethality also surprised the necromancer in the distance. What a great body. The necromancer licked the corner of his mouth, and a trace of surprise flashed in his eyes. What a surprise. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Bai Yi killed the zombie and gained express plus 35. Open black lens bracket ding. Your teammate Bai Yi killed the skeleton monster and gained express plus 30. Open black lens bracket, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket ding. Level up to LV7. Then what? Bai Yi, I admit that my voice was a little too loud before, why aren't you an auxiliary profession? Sha Ningmeng can't wait to find a crack and get in. She admitted that her voice just now was so loud. It shouldn't be to question Bai Yi. What the hell, you are such a special pupil. Pupils can still do this. Please like and subscribe.